Update, he confirmed my suspicions. My wife and her friend were setting me up for a terrible divorce settlement. The lawyer explained that the package they mentioned was likely a plan to manipulate me into signing documents without reading them carefully, or to somehow incapacitate me, drugged, drunk, etc., while signing. Their hospital trip night was probably a test run of whatever they're planning, seeing how quickly I'd rush to help her without asking questions. Based on the lawyer's advice, I set up a meeting with my wife at a public coffee shop, neutral territory, plenty of witnesses. I arrived 30 minutes early and set up my phone to record. When she arrived, she tried to hug me. I backed away. "What's wrong, babe? Why are you acting like this?" she asked, eyes already tearing up. I stayed calm, just like you all suggested. "I know about the divorce papers." Her face went pale. "What papers?" "The ones in your desk drawer. The ones you emailed your friend about." She tried to recover. I was just exploring options. Things have been tough between us, you know that." "I wasn't actually going to, what does staying on the road mean?" I interrupted. She froze, complete deer in headlights look. "And what's in the safety deposit box I don't know about?" Then she switched tactics completely, tears dried up instantly. She leaned forward and whispered, "You've been going through my things, my emails, that's illegal." I just played the dashcam video on my phone, volume low enough that only we could hear. Her face twisted with anger. "You're recording me right now, aren't you? This is entrapment." I stayed silent. "You don't understand anything," she hissed. "My friend was right, you're pathetic. Always trying to fix things. Fix the car, fix our marriage. Some things can't be fixed." That hurt, but I kept my composure. "What were you planning for 3 weeks from now?" She left. Actually left. "Wouldn't you like to know? It would have been perfect. You never would have seen it coming. Like how you never saw the dash cam." That hit a nerve. She grabbed her purse and stood up. "You'll be hearing from my lawyer," she snapped, then stormed out. I sat there, shaking for a good 10 minutes before I could move. When I got back to the motel, I had 14 missed calls and a flurry of texts from both my wife and her friend. The tone had changed completely. Now they were threatening me, saying I had violated her privacy, that I was unstable and paranoid. I forwarded everything to my lawyer, who advised me to continue documenting but not to respond. That night, I got a call from my brother-in-law, my wife's younger brother, who I've always gotten along with. He was confused. Said my wife had told the family I was having a mental breakdown and invading her privacy. She apparently told them I'd been tracking her and recording her without consent because of my dangerous jealousy issues. I didn't know what to say, so I just told him I'd show him everything when I could, but that things weren't what they seemed. He sounded skeptical but said he'd keep an open mind. The next day, I went to the bank where I suspected the safety deposit box was. Acting on my lawyer's advice, I asked if there were any boxes under both our names. Sure enough, there was. Apparently, my signature had been forged on the paperwork. With the bank manager present and documenting everything, my lawyer had called ahead. We opened the box. Inside was $15,000 in cash, money I had no idea we had, some jewelry that belonged to my grandmother, that I thought was in our home safe, and more documents, including life insurance policies on me that I never knew existed, taken out 6 months ago. The bank manager's face said it all, this wasn't normal. Later that day, I got a cease and desist letter from my wife's lawyer demanding I stop harassment and invasion of privacy and return all property removed from the shared residence. My lawyer says we have more than enough to countersue, and that the evidence of forgery alone is enough to get the police involved. I'm still trying to process all this. The woman I've been married to for 7 years was plotting, what, exactly? To clean me out in a divorce? Something worse? I'll update when I know more. Things are moving fast now.